People's financial behavior is difficult, but it is possible. One company was looking to reduce energy consumption in San Diego, tried to change people's behaviors by using signs with on-key sentences. What exactly was that sentencing? Well, it turned out that signs about protecting the environment or looking out for future generations, or signs that focus on the amount of money that people will save, were not effective in reducing consumers' energy consumption. Instead, the message that worked the best was a simple one that read, "The majority of your neighbors are undertaking energy-saving action every day." A similar message focusing on what our neighbors are doing was used in UK in 10 British taxpayers to pay their tax on time. That is simple change point out that other people are doing led to an increase in collection of about 29%. Psychologist Robert Cardini, who worked on these studies, called this phenomenon social growth. He says people look to what others do in order to guide their own behavior. It's no wonder then what we base a lot of our physical decisions on what other people do, and unfortunately what we most easily observe in other people's spending behavior, not their saving behavior. It's easy to notice if your friend goes on vacation or buys a new car or a swanky pair of shoes. And with social media you can even keep tabs on the shopping habit of the rich and the famous. Now, if someone wins the lottery, we expect them to spend more money, and they do. But what is really interesting is what happens to their neighbors. A recent study found that close neighbors of lottery winners are more likely to borrow money, spend more on goods, and eventually declare bankruptcy. In fact, the larger the lottery winner, the higher the rate of the bankruptcies among the neighbors of the lottery winners. Basically, the lottery winners' behavior is rubbing off on their neighbors. We are always aware of consumers' spending, but what we are not aware of are other people's saving behavior. So let's live that way. You can start with just a couple of friends. Instead of asking where they bought their new bike or the best time of day to share to friends, ask them if they paid out their money, if they have an emergency funds, or if they have paid off their student loan. Tell them about your own financial situation to make it a social affair. Encourage you to start celebrating paying down your debts. Maybe you've seen the viral video of happy dancing woman who paid off more than $2,000 in student debts. She was able to achieve this incredible milestone because she was born enough to ask her colleagues and her industry peers how much they earned, noting the $1,000 that she was missing out on, and finding a job that would pay her fair market rate. I think that video gained notoriety because it's not often that we get to see what people have saved and how they are doing it, but it shouldn't be so rare. By health check, you can help make a change. I remember when I paid off my student loan. I wish I would have celebrated that milestone with friends, but at the time I too was brainwashed into thinking that I shouldn't talk about my friends. I was scared taboo subject to belong me. That started the conversation today. Research have shown that our social bonds make us healthier. It's time to harness our social ties to boost the financial needs too. The future sounds well. Thank you.